Oh, man, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. We got the one and only, the senior pastor of Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church, Nashville, Tennessee, Bishop Joseph Walker. Good morning.
Good morning, Ricky, and good morning, everybody out there. I tell you what, man, that is the song and the word for you today. Let go and let God. You know, so often we hold on to things, man, trying to fix it ourselves. We try to kind of be the person that's going to be the captain of our own fate, our own lives. But there's a moment where that thing gets beyond you. There's a moment where you say, Lord, you know what? I have nothing else left. And you're reminded of what 1 Peter 5:7 says. Cast your cares upon him because he cares for you. In essence, what God is saying is, I can't really move until you let go, and you got to let me do what I do. You know, there was a young man who had fallen into a pool. He was struggling, and the lifeguard was watching him struggle. And everybody was saying, go get him, go get him. But he was watching him struggle for a while, and then he kept watching until it got uncomfortable. And people were saying, man, go save him. And the lifeguard jumped in, and once he stopped struggling, the lifeguard explained when he saved him that I could not save him until he stopped struggling. Because if he kept struggling, he would have taken me under too. And sometimes God's just waiting on you just to let go. Stop struggling with it and just understand that that's when God steps in and he'll do what you cannot do. So today, whatever it is, I want you to let it go and let God.
Oh, man, I appreciate that word this morning, Bishop. Let everybody know how you can be reached and how can they get your messages and your book.
I love it. I want everybody to check it out. You can go on YouTube, check out Mount Zion Nashville, check out the messages there, and you can follow me on Instagram at Joseph Walker 3. That's Joseph Walker 3. And let me know you were listening to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Oh, man, I appreciate that, man. Let's get into this right here, this Marvin Step, man. I had to play this one this morning, man. Love you, Bishop.
Love you.
Yes, sir.
News headlines,
Entertainment.
sports.
It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 13 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's your Monday headlines. A massive manhunt is still underway in Texas as law enforcement officials are still searching for a shooting suspect. He killed 5 of his neighbors after being asked to stop firing his rifle so a baby could sleep. According to CNN, the youngest victim was just 9 years old. 3 other children who were shielded by adults were found unharmed but covered in blood. The suspect has been identified as 38-year-old Francisco Oropesa. Authorities are offering $80,000 for information leading to his arrest. In other news, former White House advisor and Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms said her nephew was nearly struck by a stray bullet that entered his bedroom over the weekend. According to Bottoms, someone fired a gun in the air and the bullet penetrated the wall of the house, coming inches away from hitting her nephew, who was lying in bed. She tweeted about the incident saying, "If you have a gun, please act responsibly. This could be your child." Lastly, doctors, scientists, and researchers have developed an AI model that could accurately identify cancer. Cancer is a leading cause of death globally, with approximately 10 million deaths annually. The development could help detect cancer early and improve patient outcomes. I'm Maria Moore, and that's a quick look at news. For more on these stories and other headlines, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
Murray harassing him. Curry just flips it up and in. Steph Curry magic here in the fourth quarter. Team from 3. Gets it back. Curry, three-pointer. Bang! Steph Curry. As Curry lays it up and in. A 50-point Game 7 for Steph Curry.
Yeah, man, the light-skinned homie Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors close out the Sacramento Kings in Game 7. Curry's 50 points was the most scored in a Game 7 in NBA history. They advanced to the second round, where they will play LeBron James and the Lakers, man. Game run tips off tomorrow. This could be another 7-game series. Get ready. In the meantime, Miami Heat, man, they take a 1-0 lead in the second round versus the New York Knicks. NFL draft happened over the weekend, the completion of it, man. Listen, one player drafted out of an HBCU, Isaiah Bolden, cornerback from Jackson State, selected by the New England Patriots in the 7th round, 245th overall pick, one of Deion Sanders' former players, and Prime tweeted how ashamed he is of the other 31 teams that did not draft an HBCU player. And I agree with him 100%, man. There's so much talent out there that attend these HBCUs. Only one player got drafted this year. That's my quick sports report right there. Gary, what's up there, big dog?
All right, y'all. Kimora Lee Simmons and Usher, y'all. They're saying Kimora is raving, honey, Miss Kim Kardashian. Why? Because it's being reported that Usher and fashion designer Kimora Lee Simmons, y'all, were reunited on Saturday, y'all. 25 years after Lee Simmons appeared, y'all, in the singer's Nice and Slow music video, y'all. They say all thanks goes out to Miss Kardashian. Now, the reality star, y'all, took her friends, including sister Khloe Kardashian and Miss Kimora, y'all, to Las Vegas to see Usher's residency show and documented, y'all, the moment on her Instagram stories when a bare-chested Usher approached Lee Simmons to serenade her, y'all, with the nostalgic track, y'all. He said, quote, she was tall back then, honey. He said, then he pulled Miss Kimora, honey, out of her seat mid-concert. They were saying that the pair swayed together arm in arm as Kim and Khloe, y'all, along with the audience, y'all, were seen relishing.
They done been there
moment.
to see Usher about 5 times.
Exactly. So Kim must be trying to get Usher, honey. I promise
Lord.
you, child. You know, honey.
It ain't happening.
They say, honey, Kim also captured y'all Usher feeding Miss Simmons, honey, a chocolate strawberry and dancing close to her while singing Nice and Slow. They say when he made his way back to the stage, Miss Kimora, y'all, was seen laughing and fanning herself after the steamy moment.
Aww.
So, isn't that nice?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
That is so nice. Congratulations to both of them, y'all. All right, the Kalua today is one of my, and I guess Kimora's husband is in the pen now, too, so I guess she could go out and do all those things.
Well, he can't.
The Kalua today, y'all, is cloudless sky. On the high end, you say cloudless sky, and on the low, you say beautiful, airy blue. That's your Kalua for the day. Brad, what you got coming up in the hot spot?
Coming up next in the hot spot, Nick Cannon weighs in on the Chris Rock slap. I'm going to tell you what he said up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 29 before the top of the hour, time for the hot spot. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Nick Cannon is not holding back when it comes to how he feels about Jada Pinkett Smith's Red Table Talk. Now, on a recent episode of The Daily Canon, the Wild 'N Out star blamed Will Smith slapping Chris Rock at the 94th Annual Academy Awards on the newly canceled show. Now, if there was no Red Table Talk, he said, then he wouldn't have slapped the mess out of Chris Rock, referring to the show as the toxic table. Too much honesty can get your ass slapped in the face. The drumline actor added, this was royalty, Will and Jada. Then they brought it to the table. I don't want to know all this crap about y'all. Some things should be left unsaid. What y'all think about that?
I concur.
I agree.
You concur? Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, isn't he friends with those people and he's saying stuff like that? That's kind of reckless.
Yeah, but it's like the red table, you kind of... You just tell it all. It seems like when you go to the red table, too much come out.
But Ricky, didn't they say we need to be more transparent, the world?
We didn't want to know about Jada messing with what's his name?
Gary, even you were saying it's too much.
Well, you know, sometimes you got to think about it and think like, maybe it's not too much.
Toxic table.
Okay. All right, moving on, y'all. Young Thug has filed for bond for the 4th time, with his attorney claiming that the food in jail is causing his health to deteriorate. Really? That good old mystery meat? You kidding?
You don't know what that meat be, huh?
Man.
It ain't pork, it ain't beef, it ain't chicken.
Okay. According to 11 Alive, y'all, Thug's lawyer Brian Steele has claimed that the rapper is not doing well in the county jail due to a poor diet. Steele also claimed that there's zero healthy benefits to food options in jail, that added that Thugger's limited time outdoors is impacting his health as well. He added by the end of the week, Mr. Williams is fighting to pay attention and to the going on of the cases because he would like Thug bonded out. The conditions can be imposed which permit bond to be set. So let's see if that gets him out. I mean, if so, I wish they would have said that a long time ago. I wish somebody would have told me that when I was locked up. Because the food is definitely not good, and they don't have no healthy options. They're not making it easy for you not in the county anyway. Maybe once you get to prison, they got a couple vegetables in the kitchen.
Yeah, you go to the Fed, you be doing better, but
but other than that, you're not gonna.
But they probably saying, "What y'all do to those people to get there?" Oh, okay.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't care
They
about
really
those
don't.
healthy choice options. They don't care about the temperature in there. They don't care about you at all. Ooh. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. Oh, Lord. But coming up next, we got Rock T's Joke of the Day. Rock T. Oh, Jesus. Is it going to be funny, Rock T?
Yes, indeed. Let's go.
You always say that. Lord, pray for us. We're going to do that Joke of the Day up next. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is about that time for Rock T's Joke of the Day. It's Monday. While summer is not coming this year. All right, Rock, let's go.
I searched for a lighter on Amazon, but all I could find was 6,000 matches. Sit on Hey, come on, Rick.
What?
you might want to run that back.
I searched for a lighter on Amazon, but all I could find were 6,000 matches. They got all the matches.
Can you get it?
Yeah, I get it.
Come on,
I just
break it
I
down.
mean, explain it to me so I can
yeah,
learn.
I was looking for a lighter on Amazon, but all I could find was 6,000 matches. So it's a play on words that you were looking for a lighter to light something, but you found matches instead, like 6,000 things that match the thing that you were looking for. That's a long way of saying it wasn't funny.
Like a box of matches and a lighter. Like, you get it?
Like that? Or no, matches, like things that match with lighter.
Yeah.
Ma-
There was
I
6,000.
feel like we should play slow, sad music for this segment. Like just something
Right.
more somber.
Wait a minute.
No, please.
6,000 matches.
You know, like a matchbook, a book of matches.
No, but when you search something on Amazon,
Right.
all of that version, different versions come up. Like, so you were
And they
searching
match.
for,
They match what you're looking for.
absolutely.
But it's called. It's a double entendre.
There it is.
Man, damn,
If you
genius.
got-
If y'all had to go through all that explanation,
Genius.
my
That's what I'm
God.
saying. If you got to
Jesus.
do all that, shoot.
Lord.
Oh, dog.
And then
Man.
you still ain't
Hey,
laughed
Rock-
yet, Ricky. I'm still waiting for
Yeah,
you to
no,
laugh.
It's interesting because I'm trying to find a way I could use that on this Netflix special I'm working on. That's
don't
good,
do
Rock.
that.
Come on, dog.
Don't do
Don't do
that.
that. Don't
It's
do
all
that,
yours,
Kate.
dog.
No, sir. Don't-
Make that be your last joke.
Boy,
be
Rickey
your
Smiley
last
Morning
joke.
Show coming up. Brett.
Well, Ricky, if you're feuding with a neighbor, I need you to pay attention to this because there are a few ways to use this list. Well, a couple, either for good or for evil. Now, somebody polled people to find out the most annoying things that a neighbor can do. And here are the top 7. Ooh, Lord. Number 1, inappropriate parking, like blocking their driveway or snagging the best spot in front of their place instead of yours. 2, blasting music. 3, letting your dogs bark all day long. 4, lots of shouting or just being loud in general. 5, letting kids be noisy as they want. 6, poor home care, not mowing your lawn, not taking out the trash, letting your trash be all over your lawn.
That part.
And things of that nature, making the whole neighborhood look bad. And 7, not picking up your dog's poo-poo when you walk them on walks. Now, y'all, what are some of the top things that get on y'all nerves when they come to your neighbors?
We had a bad across the street neighbor that had her adult sons just hanging out in the driveway all day and all night, and their friends would pull up and they would sit out on the car.
Ooh.
With them white beaters on, drinking.
And play music.
With them, I already know with them white beaters on. Am I right, though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why you dress like that at 3:00 in the afternoon on a weekday?
And why you ain't doing nothing?
Ain't got nothing to do. Walk up and down the street with headphones on, rapping out loud. That's when I knew we had to move.
Not picking up
Oh,
after
yeah.
your dog is a big one for me, man. Like, come on. Like, you don't want no dogs pooping in your yard and just
It's
leaving it there.
fertilizer. It's fertilizer.
That's what
man.
it used to be.
No, man. Pick up after your dog, man.
I got some good. I have to say I am blessed with 2 good neighbors on each side. They text you at least once or twice a week. Good ass people. If your alarm go off, they know how to get in my house and turn the alarm off, set the alarm and stuff. And my next door neighbor pours the tea. Anybody got breast implants, lip implants, getting a divorce, who having an affair? Y'all, you met her, Gary.
I met her.
She would come over here and pour all the tea.
Yes, honey.
Yes, sir. But I have to say that I'm blessed. That's one of the things that keep me in my neighborhood, because my neighbors be looking out. They don't bother you until football season. That's when the text messages come. And they awesome. So I can't even complain on that.
That's what's up.
But y'all, we got to remember that, y'all, we living in a different day and time, honey. If my neighbors was to do anything wrong, honey, I'll let them do it. Didn't you just report a story, Maria, about the neighbor?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, then. So, honey,
No, but we got great neighbors right now. But Maria, you
Can't
got
just
good
knock
neighbors?
on anybody's door and say nothing no more, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
No, you can't
Mess
do that.
around and get
And
shot.
you can't tell nobody that they child dogs are barking loud no more neither.
That's when I had that big blow up at my house. A family member was irritated because I had them park outside of the neighborhood and had a van running, because I didn't want to put all them cars in front of my neighbor's house, just trying to be considerate.
Right.
Or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And because they got Thanksgiving dinner also, so you can't be out there in front of your, you know what I'm saying, blocking everybody's driveway and in front of their house like that.
Right.
I'm real super sensitive when it comes to just being considerate, so that's important. So that I don't know what the moral of the story is, but love thy neighbor as you would love yourself.
Exactly. That's right. That's biblical.
More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Everybody's wondering if Brian McKnight had one last cry. I'm talking about that because it's being reported that Brian McKnight, y'all, they're saying that he officially disavowed, honey, his own kids. They're saying, y'all, that, people saying now that he's talking about his new biracial son and saying that he's the only heir to the throne. Now, they're saying, y'all, that Brian McKnight had 4 children before welcoming his youngest son, Brian, into the world earlier this year. Now, they're saying Brian is acting like he now has only 1 kid now. Now, they're saying, by the way, now, Brian McKnight also has a son that's already named Brian Jr., and there's this other Brian. Now, Brian wrote a poem allegedly to his son, this newborn son, and he said, I bestow upon you all of the fruits of my labor as my true heir to take care of you and yours for the generations to come. He said, you are perfection, my son. I'm so proud to give you my name and just as excited to watch you live up to it. He said, dear baby Brian, every time I look at you and kiss you, I am feeling feelings that I didn't know I could possess, an abundance or an overabundance of love between a father and his legacy that cannot be measured. You see, I never was a sentimental man, not until I met your mommy and fell head over heels in love with her. And because of our love for one another, I realized my true reason for being here on this earth, and it's to be her loving, faithful husband, and to create the legacy of that love, my namesake, my joy, my baby boy, you. Now, they're saying, that Brian, he has other kids, and like I said earlier, and, those kids are speaking out because they're saying Brian was married to his first wife back in 1990 to singer-songwriter and his college sweetheart, Miss Julia McKnight, which is an African-American woman. They say they have 2 children, Brian Jr. and Nico, but they're saying Brian eventually, y'all, divorced Julie, and according to his sons, Brian Jr. and Nico, he abandoned them.
But then they make a video and they went off on him real bad on the video, and then he responded and he articulated and laid out every single thing that he did for his sons, which made it, which actually cleared everything up. And, when they get older and they get toxic like that and going in on you on the internet, making it look like you weren't there, and he laid out everything he did for him, everything he gave him, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, those situations can be complicated, as we know. Those situations.
That's that's something that kind of bothers me a little bit. I don't understand. Because most men have 2 and 3 families. And, the first kids start feeling deprived when the second and third kids come along because they feel like the parents deprive them.
And I think, of course, the new baby's going to have a different experience because when he was married, he was torn. He wasn't as present because he was out, and there were some allegations of mistreatment against his first wife out there. I mean, they're published.
Yeah.
You know?
So it's just a thing.
But what about, did he mistreat the kids?
Well, that's what they're saying, allegedly, that, that he abandoned them and mistreated them.
And you know what, Ricky, to be honest, I've been doing radio for 25 years. He's the worst celebrity I've ever interviewed.
Oh, really?
He was so nasty and rude and pompous and entitled. It was terrible. And I would tell him that to his face. He was the worst. He was the
You
worst.
told him that?
No, I would tell him that. I mean, he just gave me just really bad energy, he's weird.
So what happened?
I
when
had
he
a
came in the
weird
studio?
experience. I was trying to connect with him on one of his songs, and I was talking about the lyrics, and I gave him a compliment. I was like, that really resonated with me, and this is what I got from it. He was like, well, that's not what I meant, and he was just real stanky acting. And his new wife, clearly he's very in love, because the whole interview he was talking about how she, was in medicine, and it was just weird. It was just, you ever have a weird interaction? I mean, I'm sure all of you all have had that, on the break. He was just not pleasant. He just wasn't pleasant. I didn't, it's hard for me to
So when he
hold
left
my
the
tongue
interview,
tonight.
it was just a bad vibe. He wasn't like, thank you for this opportunity.
No, and he was weird towards the listeners and the fans that were there.
Well, you think maybe it's an African-American woman thing? He probably, think that y'all kind of different?
Well, his new wife is Asian.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Well, we're just going to keep Brian lifted up in our prayers.
Pray for him. I'm going to pray right now as soon as we finish this.
And he'll get one last cry.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, Chris Rock, baby, honey, they say he may have a new girlfriend. They're saying this time she's black. Now, her name is, honey, Miss Sharon Carter. Ricky, you may have worked with her. She's a former BET host. And they're saying they definitely are dating. They said they were spotted at the hotel, the Chateau Marmont in Hollywood, and they were saying, honey, he ordered a refreshing beverage for her. They sat down and drink. They laughed nonstop, and they say Chris, honey, was joking, honey, with some of the pages at the nearby table. So congratulations to Chris Rock and his new girl, because he was just with a European woman just like the month after the slapping, and now they're saying he's with, honey, Miss Sharon. So kudos out to Chris and Sharon. They look like they make a great couple. She's a beautiful woman.
You got to keep going till you find something that works, huh?
Yeah, because she's African American and British, so she's mixed. So they love each other. They're saying, and congratulations to both of them, honey. So maybe she could help ease the pain from the slapping. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is cloudless sky. On the high end, you say cloudless sky, and on the low end, you say beautiful, airy blue. That's your color for today.
All right, y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Got your wake-up calls. Get them at 866-9-RICKEY. Here we go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, go and be better. Wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know where you calling from, so come on, tell us and just wake up.
Hi, my name is Zena. I'm calling from the Orlando area. I'm calling to wake up my daughter Zariah, my awesome sister Shanice, my beautiful nieces and nephews. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Cornell Lucius out of Artesia, Mississippi. Population 525 people. I like to wake up the whole town of Artesia. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
I would like to wake up my daughter Zariah. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Hi, this is Occasion. I want to call my boyfriend and Tyrell. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
This is B.E. James trying to wake up Gary.
My name is Betty Howell. I'm a phlebotomist for 43 years in St. Petersburg, Florida. Wake up, wake up, wake up, everyone. Enjoy. Make it a good day on purpose.
Come on, Charleston, wake up. Baton Rouge, wake up. Tallahassee said, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on, Montgomery, wake up. Columbus, wake up. In Albany, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
I appreciate it, Brad. Hey, listen, man, I am so excited about this. We take great pride in, congratulating people that have accomplished things on this show. Gary, we just want to acknowledge you for winning the second annual Boss Babe Awards in Atlanta. So we're excited about it. Congratulations, man.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah. About damn time you do something right.
But you know what, Rick? It must be the year of the award, because also last week I received an award from the Black Media Foundation. I wasn't able to receive it last week, but last night, I was able to receive the Boss Babe Award.
Now
It was
tell
really
us
a nice event.
exactly what the Boss Babe Award is.
Well, I mean, they were honored. They just honor people in media and that's doing things in the community, podcasters and. It was like a community award, I guess you could put it, because people was there for winning makeup, best makeup of the year, and all those different things. And it was really
it crowded?
nice. Yeah, it was crowded. It was really nice. Angela White, a.k.a. Black China, she was there last night. She received an award, and Drew Sidora from Real Housewives of Atlanta, she was there last night as well, and she received an award. Actually, we all sat together, but it was really a nice event. The food was good, honey. I enjoyed all of that.
Garen, how did they receive you when you went up?
Oh, they were very happy. The people were real happy. And I just came up with a speech out of my mind, because people were, happy to see me, I guess. And I was glad to see them. And it was just really a real nice event. I think the lady's name who gave us Lotto or something like that. I think that was her name.
Right. Now, and what was the awards you won last week?
The last week the award was
Black Media Honors.
The Black Media Honors. And last night was Media Icon.
Gary, that's good.
Go ahead,
Gary. It was really nice.
Congratulations.
Well, thank you. I really appreciated it, but they're gonna, but Ricky, they're gonna fix my award for me today, though, baby. Somebody got excited when they was making out the award, and they forgot the R in my name.
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
So it's gay with the T.
Gay with the T, girl.
Are you?
Are you serious?
Yeah. They forgot to put the R.
So your one says Gay Hayes.
No, with the T.
Gary,
yes.
Gary, they gave you the big award last night, and they forgot the R.
They forgot the R, Ricky. But
And what did it say, Gary?
Gay with the T, baby. They just. I would just say they was rushing to give me that.
They weren't rushing.
They
still got it right.
They were just excited.
Yes, they was excited. They was doing it. So I'm like, but that's right, because Jesus knows, honey. He knows.
Oh, they
honey.
peed for that, Gary.
They sure did. I said, girl, now, I don't know.
Gay with the T.
Gay with the T, honey. I was like, okay, girl, what made them do that?
Between that award and that T-shirt special case sale, boy, y'all doing great things this year in 2023. Yes, sir. Hey, man, we are so one more time for Gary with the T.
Yes, thank you. And thank all the listeners and all the people who supported and voted everything. Thank everybody. I want to thank each and every one of y'all, honey.
Well, I hope you enjoyed it, because you probably won't win anything else. One more time, Gary with the T.
Oh, don't do that, Ricky.
More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. Man, big shout out to Pastor Haynes, man. This pastor's anniversary was really dope, man. Had Stephanie Mills to perform. It was a lot of fun, man. Shout out to my cousin Pat for hanging out with me, man. We had a real good time. Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas. Good to see everybody. Casey, all of y'all, man. That was a whole lot of fun. Jai, you missed a performance of a lifetime, bro.
Yo, hopefully they do it next year, man. I gotta come check it out, man.
Absolutely. Good morning. Who is this?
This somebody who feelings is really hurt right now. That's why it not work.
This somebody who ain't coming to work, who don't ever come into work, who call in sick every day.
Hey, look, this somebody who is a real man, but my feelings is really hurt right now. No, they're not coming up and I know what sometimes when your coworker treats you like you
like what?
Like you
like what?
Like you not good enough.
What, good enough because you ain't here? I mean, they don't treat you bad. I mean, you're not experiencing anything.
Yep.
You have to come here to experience bad.
That ain't the part. The part is one of your favorite people in the world did me wrong.
Okay.
And he need to apologize. That's why I ain't come this morning, because I ain't want to get emotional.
Wait a minute, what?
Gary?
Yep.
Gary with the T?
I wanted to go to his thing last night where he got his award.
Right.
And then he ain't give me. He probably got me an invitation.
What happened, Gary?
He wasn't coming no damn well with me.
I'm trying to be supportive. Be a good coworker.
Well,
Gary, why you wouldn't let Black Tony go nowhere with you?
Because first of all, it was a formal event. And Black Tony.
Black Tony, what you had on? What you had on, Black Tony?
He had
What you had on,
gold
dog?
teeth on. That's
Clean
what he had.
white
Ain't nobody
t-shirt.
had gold teeth on last night.
I had a clean white T-shirt, and some camouflage shorts, and some brand new Air Force Ones.
You can't wear that to that.
No.
And the chain what I had got from the mall.
And how many golds you had on the whole gold grill or just what?
I had on my top and bottom grill.
Your what?
My top and bottom grill.
And how was your hair? Had you been smoking? Did you smell like weed?
I sprayed on some blunt spray so it wouldn't smell like weed.
Gary, why you leaving my side, man?
First of all, Ricky, honey, he just described the way he was looking, honey. Gold teeth were not part of the look last night, number one. And I wouldn't take it no damn well because he owed me $50 hell from a couple of years ago. So no, sir.
Black Tony, where your suit at? You don't have a suit?
Hell, I ain't got no damn suit. I ain't got no damn suit. I asked Gary because I wear one of his suits.
So you're not coming to work today because your feelings hurt because of what Gary did to you last night?
Yo, because I wanted to call so I could talk about it, so I could come on the radio and talk about how much fun we had.
Somehow I feel like we being manipulated.
Well, I'll never get invited nowhere tonight.
Baby. Ricky, if you see something,
I'm in my feelings. I'm not going to lie.
If you'd have seen some of the pictures from the girls last night that was there, baby, them girls would have been clutching their pearls, honey.
Hold it! Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is about that time. Gary has the tea and the color of the day. 6 minutes after the hour. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all, Real Housewives of Atlanta star Miss Kenya Moore, baby. This girl is speaking out. She's claiming, y'all, that Sheree's new boyfriend, y'all, Mr. Martell Holt from Married to Huntsville, she said that he tried to talk to her. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the new season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta is going to be on fire. They're saying Kenya, honey, claimed that Sheree's new boyfriend, honey, tried to talk to her romantically, and that's what she said, honey. Now, they're saying in the preview of Real Housewives of Atlanta, they're saying Candy, y'all, first discussed a rumor that Sheree Whitfield's boyfriend, Martell Holt, is kicking it, y'all, with other women. And they're saying Kenya Moore chimed in and claimed, honey, that the Love and Marriage Huntsville star, honey, Lightweight, tried to talk to her. And, baby, it's going to be a hot mess. Now, they said Martell, which we know he already, y'all, he admitted to cheating on his beautiful, y'all, ex-wife, honey. And, you know, he had an outside child with the mistress. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the Real Housewives of Atlanta saw Sheree, honey, who's been cheated on by her last boyfriend, recently got out of that long-term relationship. They're saying that, you know, honey, who knows what's going to happen next. If this guy, does Martell really like Sheree, y'all? Or is he just playing with her to keep getting more airtime on another TV show, y'all? But I feel real bad, though, if he's doing that, because Sheree definitely doesn't need somebody to cheat on her. Again, you know, she already went through it with her husband, her first husband, Bob. Then she went through it with the prison guy that she was allegedly dating. And now they got Martell, honey, and his garden two ways, honey. So,
Garden two?
Yeah, hoe.
Talking about a hoe?
A hoe, Rick, I'm sorry. Yeah. So, honey, we just got to, you know, keep her lifted.
Can I say something to all the women out there?
Yeah, please.
When men don't text you right back, we are reading the Bible. We are in the Word of God and trying to get closer to God. So you got to, you know what I'm saying? Just give us the what is it? Give us the
benefit of the doubt.
Thank you.
Yeah, but
we're reading the Bible. Men don't text back when we're reading the Bible. We in that Word.
But Ricky, we're in a different day and time now. Y'all have these phones where you could look at each other. Won't you let me watch you on the phone read the Bible, and we could talk then and stuff, and then you'll be trusted more.
Y'all follow us while we follow God. You understand?
I guess you do. All right. Moving on, honey. In other celebrity news, speaking of following God, yeah, I love Keke Palmer because she is definitely, honey, doing the right thing, honey. They're saying, y'all, that she brought her 2-month-old son, Leo, on the red carpet the other day, y'all. And they're saying, y'all, that Keke, she lives in Atlanta, y'all, with her stay-at-home dad partner, Mr. Darius Jackson. She attended, y'all, the Big Boss closing night screening on the other day, y'all. And I think it's a good thing, that Kiki, they say she took a few pictures with Leo, then she handed him to his daddy, Ricky, so he could go home and continue taking care of him while she go to work.
There
Isn't
you
that
go.
nice?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think a
And
man
then your
should
baby
raise
not
his
with
son.
a nanny or a babysitter. The baby is with, with the dad. And you feel, I'm sure she got a better sense of security.
Yeah.
Knowing that the baby's with, his dad. So that's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, and I really think that people need to just kind of stop being surprised when fathers are active and present in their child's lives. Like my husband would be out with my kids. They'd be like, "Oh, you on daddy duty?" He'd be like, "These are my kids. Like, what's wrong with you?" I don't know if other fathers experience that, but like they're just as much as a parent as a mother is.
Yeah, don't act like it's some
Absolutely.
special thing that we love our kids. That's
Yeah.
normal.
But usually they don't. So, but that's good.
No, that's
though.
not.
Ain't
That's
no
not
usually.
True. That is statistics show that that black dads are current and present and have been stepping up over the past 30. I mean, like I don't know where that stigma came from, but black dads are present, alive, and well, and have been stepping up. Now I don't even want to say stepping up. That don't even sound right. And have been great fathers. How about that?
I think black fathers have always been present. It's just been in the last 3 or 4 decades where situations have happened where they have not been allowed to be present because,
But they cheated and then.
No, many want to be.
No, many want to be present, but the system is set up to where sometimes you can't be because of the way, I don't want to get into that.
The system is set up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I still say this quickly. Y'all need to go to court then. If you can't get your kids, go to court and fight.
But court
for 'em.
ain't right all the time.
Really?
Sure not.
When you
That's what
got-
I was saying when I
when-
said the
when you got
system
a-
is set up against
A
you.
racist judge sitting on the bench.
Well, we gonna
and
pray.
then stuff like you asking for more time. Can I get an extra weekend? And you got a white woman judge up there licking, for me, sucking on a dum lollipop, and was just like, no.
What?
And I know a young
No.
man who had a black woman judge who had serious issues with him trying to see his child.
And
Oh,
I
yeah.
got the color today, y'all. We're gonna pray for y'all, honey, y'all
And
children.
don't get me
stay
started
well.
on some of these guardian ad items.
Yeah, that's
I ain't gonna name no name.
The color today, Ricky, is cloudless sky. On the high end, you say cloudless sky, and on the low, you say beautiful, airy blue. That's your color for today.
Yeah, what you laughing at, Kay?
Gary, what did your award say again? What did they put on your award?
You know what they
How
did.
did they spell your name? What is
They
it?
just forgot to put the damn R. They put gay with the T instead of Gary with the T. I mean,
And your name G-A-R-Y.
G-A-R-Y.
And they left the aura out when they
left
gave you your award.
They left the R.
Why Ricky
And
say
it
aura?
says, and it says gay with the
Gay
T.
with the T. So
I'll
they
be
they
damned.
fixed it.
Did they fix it or they said they gonna fix
They
it?
gonna fix it, honey. We're gonna make them fix it.
Can
They
you
gonna
take a
fix it.
picture of it and post? Did you post it?
Yeah, it's posted. I mean, I
Oh,
didn't
what's
realize.
your How can we see? Oh, we need to see it because I promise I'm not gonna laugh there. I promise.
Okay, 'cause I
What is
when
it
I
posted
saw
on?
It's on what is on my Facebook.
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 It's on your Facebook page.
Yeah. So
Can you text it to me where I can put it
Yeah,
on my
I'm
Instagram?
gonna
'Cause
text
I need.
yeah.
They need to get your. I'm gonna write it. We need to get your name right. How the hell? Gary is a short name. Somebody sitting back there don't like it because they didn't have to leave the aura out.
And they left the R out. honey.
Talking about gay with the T.
Yeah, dog.
Excuse me, I was thinking about something. I was laughing at that.
Yeah, but
Okay.
Freudian slip of all Freudian slips.
Yeah, y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
That's right,
More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all. So, what we're talking about this morning. So, of course, we have all the experience FOMO. That's called the fear of missing out about a lot of things: travel, job, opportunities, social gatherings, and more. But in a new poll, 77% of Americans on social media said that they have had a fear of missing out on the latest food trends. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry. It sounds like that includes both the impressive stuff people like, that people like making photos of, like your sister-in-law making omelets with them falling apart, to the dumb TikTok trends like putting ketchup on pancakes or something. Among people who admit to having food FOMO, 57% have attempted to make the food at home themselves, and they average and they average trying 4 recipes a month that they've seen online.
But keep in mind, social media isn't always what it seems. 73% of people admitted to spending extra time preparing their meals just to make them look more picturesque for social media.
Wait a minute, what does picturesque mean? What the hell?
Make it look better. You know how like a sandwich will look on TV opposed to when you get it? Yeah.
And then put it in a filter.
Right.
Put
Make
a
it
filter
all
on
extra.
It.
Right.
Yeah, like the sandwich don't look like the burgers up on the menu.
Right. Yes, yes.
Yeah, all that mayonnaise in the bun and slid, all that. All right, so what is something that you have done to post on social media and you regret it later on? Let's go to the phones. Good morning. All right, well, hit us up at 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. What is something that you have done just to post on social media and did you regret it later on? Gary, what about you?
No, I mean, because I don't do social media all like that, honey.
Why? I was going to ask you that. Why you don't post or you don't ever go live or whatever? Why?
Every now and then I will, because, I mean, I feel like, hell, it's boring to me. My life is boring, and y'all don't want to see what I'm doing here, sitting there watching, honey, Judge Judy or something.
Take us in there and cleaning out that closet with all them doggone clothes and stuff.
And that's why
from
I
the
stopped.
70s that you got in there, and we'll let us pick out what you should throw away and what you should keep.
Well, maybe I because you know what you did the last time when you talked about my towels and everything and stuff. So I said, I'm not putting my stuff on there anymore. I was trying to be genuine and letting y'all see her. I'm not all that clean like y'all are.
Well, what I say about your towels?
You said they was rotten and they was ragged, and then because of my towels, I changed my towels out when I bathed once a month. So since you talked about it so much, I said, the hell with it. I'm not putting my stuff up there because hey,
Derek, come on. Don't
I'm not
do
cleaning up.
like
Now
that.
last night I will say when I took a picture of that award, I did have a coffee, some coffee behind. I had to hurry and move that out the way because y'all critiques. What you call y'all?
Critics.
Y'all critics. Was that guy? He got coffee out in the back. I said, hell, I'm not worried about all that stuff, child. Please.
Rock, you ever did anything on there and regretted it?
Yeah, man. Like the early years of social media, I had this old suit that I wore to an event, and it was like one of them big long zoot suits, man. They kind of went out of style.
You remember way too well because Gary said something about it.
Yeah, I got lit up for that bad boy.
What they say, Rock?
They was caught, man. They was saying, I don't even remember, man. They said that was in the one of them old school. Was that Malcolm X movie? Remember when they was
when Michael Irvin first got on ESPN?
Exactly.
Zoot suit.
Yeah, them zoot suits, dog. I took that thing out so
Malcolm
fast.
X and Shouty.
Yes, sir.
Should took that suit out back and shot it.
Yeah, dog.
All right, 8669 Rickey. Good morning.
This is Ebony calling from Richmond. I purchased a car for my birthday, and I posted it on social media, and that was the stupidest thing I have ever done because I'm very humble. Even though it was a birthday gift to myself, I felt very silly. Yeah.
My name is Aisha. I'm calling from Cleveland, Ohio. So at this time, I was at a game night, and the game night game was post yourself and say a salacious caption under it. So I posted it, and it was only supposed to be up there for 2 minutes. The guy I was talking to at the time screenshotted it and texted me, was like, yo, what's going on? And I called him immediately like, oh, it's a game night. I FaceTime him. I'm showing everybody. So the caption said, DM me if you're trying to get freaky tonight. I was like, oh, and it was only up there for 2 minutes, but I think he had my notifications on. So that same night, he blocked me. I have not talked to him since.
Oh. Oh, Lord. Brett, what about you? Anything?
Man, I can't think of nothing that I regret. I feel like I don't regret nothing I put up. If it's up there, it's up there.
Right. Anybody else? Maria? Anybody?
One time there was like this pedicure thing going on, so I posted a picture of my toes with some sandals, and it just got a lot of the wrong attention. And I posted it back in 2017, and I would see like guys liking
Foot
it
fetish?
from 2017. They didn't went all the way back in my, and it reminded me I need to delete that. So
Foot fetish dudes was hitting
it
you
was
up, huh?
like, I was just like,
I mean,
yeah.
Brad gonna sit up here talking about she don't regret it when you put them damn pictures out with that bathing damn suit on.
There
or
you
whatever.
go. There you go.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
I think that's the one she regrets.
Don't
Yeah, that's
do
the
it.
one she regret, but she won't post them. She won't post them again.
It wasn't me.
It was you.
It was
It was you.
Yeah, let's clear that
It
up once
was
and for all.
you.
Brad, was
Shut
that you
up.
or not?
No, it wasn't me.
Release the Kraken.
What about you, Rick?
Boy, that thing that sharing that picture of Brett.
You trifling, that's why.
Boy, I ain't never got that many damn comments. Women was hitting me like, damn. Brett said, take that down. I said, not today.
Not funny.
All right, y'all hit us up on our website. Y'all, more Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. So listen, man, so I'm out having casual. Somebody sent this in a DM. Dear Rickey, so I'm out having casual dinner with my girlfriend last week. Nothing fancy, just a little Red Lobster. And we were sitting in a corner booth just talking and having a good time when I see my cousin's husband walk in with their very pretty, much younger, wait a minute, hold on. When I see my cousin's husband walk in with a very pretty, much younger woman, he's almost 50, that was not my cousin. It's obvious they were on a date. My cousin and I are not that close. We talk occasionally. I was at a wedding, and it was less than a year ago. Now, he didn't see me, but they were seriously booed up. Problem is, everybody in my family think that he is the greatest thing since sliced bread. So, so you know what my dilemma is. It's killing me to keep quiet. I want to at least tell my mom because it's her niece that's being cheated on, and they are very close. Do I snitch or keep quiet? Special case.
Girl, you better stay out that man business. That could have been a completely innocent situation.
Booed up, Kay.
Oh, wait a minute, they were booed up.
Booed up. Listen,
damn,
I
bro,
got the whole letter.
Damn, bro, I tried to help him out. I tried to help him out. Oh, damn, Brett went to the restroom. Gary.
Well, you know what I'm going to say, so, honey, y'all can come to me last.
Say it.
You tell them, Ricky. My thing is this, honey. One thing I always say what I wouldn't want to be is publicly humiliated. Now, that woman's husband is out there doing that. That woman is humiliated. She's going to be humiliated, first of all, when she find out about it. Secondly, honey, I mean, my thing is, honey, he should have known better. You don't I don't care if it's in Green Lobster. You don't go no public place like that. You should have had your damn tramp cook at home.
But that's why I'm saying it's possible, just possible, that he has, that girl might be his cousin or something, and he might have just
you don't go to with your cousins to no restaurant.
I'm saying he might have just been taking her out, and they might have just been hugging in a friendly way, but it looked like something else from a distance.
Okay, so that means
why would he go out in a public place?
If it looked like it, that means it is.
Maria.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like Gary. I'm snitching.
Okay, and so what about? And you know, sometimes you tell folks stuff like that, then they turn around and get mad at you because they mentally crazy. I'm talking about they will turn around and get mad at you for telling them and stop speaking to you.
So you've been amazed that so many people wouldn't want to know because they're so happy.
That's true too.
I might frame it differently, like say, "Hey, is Leroy still married to Keisha?" Because I saw Leroy with Charmaine at Red Lobster, and they just look kind of close. Yeah, I'm just, you know.
Yeah.
Because maybe something's going on.
Saw him with somebody that wasn't Keisha.
But maybe they were co-workers, and he was just having a friendly hug with her.
To stop finding
maybe he just had a friendly hug and was like,
well, guess what? This is what I was doing, Ricky, more so too, since we're in a different day and time, when I politely sneak a picture, and honey, I would go send it to somebody else and tell them to send it to her, that person who he belongs to, and say I wouldn't be on that thread or whatever, and let her know. Now, this is what he was with. So is that you, or did you change your hair and I didn't know about it or whatever? But she would know about it because you will not, honey, sit there and do something like that to me. I'm sorry.
So, Rick, what do you think she should do?
Yeah.
I'm a fan of minding your business.
She said her and the cousin's not that close. It depends on how much you like the cousin. Now, if you showed up to the wedding, and I think you should tell. Because I would definitely want somebody to tell me, I say, hey, look, bro, I don't get in nobody's business. I don't do this right here, but here's what I saw, and walk away from it completely. Because you know, when you're dealing with a liar and a manipulator, they'll turn the whole damn family on you and have the whole family mad at you for what you saw. You trying to do the right thing or whatever. So you'll get gas lit, huh?
But that's the part that got me messed up. Like, she said her whole family loves this dude. They think he's like the greatest thing. So why would you want to get involved and mess that up. Like, I don't know. I just think everybody, like you said, gonna turn on her if she mess it up. If everybody likes this
because
dude.
people lie and they are not always who they seem to be. Yeah. Especially when you bring in in-laws, you never know what you get in. People be lying and coming in just to impress a family. So maybe he got this
Exactly.
I wonder, did they take a picture? And if they didn't, why they didn't take a picture?
She didn't say whether they did or whether they didn't.
Well, I didn't take a picture of them. Yeah, exactly. But I would have taken a picture, honey, and I would have sent that, honey.
I would have too. I would have
Hey,
zoomed in on
AK, so if he was cheating and they had Red Lobster, what on the menu would have let you know that they cheating, Special K?
If he let her get an appetizer, okay, if he let her get an appetizer like that, them parrot coconut shrimp, and if he asked the waitress to bring out some more biscuits, if he asked for that second basket of biscuits, and he let her get that, create your own dinner with the two. You can pick two or three items. You choose three. If she chose 3 items, she definitely is a side piece. Because that's like $26 for that third item.
Really?
That second basket of biscuits is
that second basket of biscuits.
It helps keep the tab low because the biscuits fill you up.
Yeah, but if you let her...
25-year-old Ahmaud Arbery's life was taken by 3 white men in South Georgia. The story was being swept under the rug, but his mother continued to fight for justice, which ended up gaining national attention and ultimately brought the men to justice. And on the phone with us this morning, we have Miss Wanda Jones, who's joining us to talk about the Ahmaud Arbery commemorative 5K run in honor of his birthday. Oh, my God. Good morning, Miss Wanda. Thank you for coming on.
Hey, thank you. Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Yes, ma'am. Let me just get right to it. Why did you decide to do this event, run for the Ahmaud 5K and 10K virtual race in his honor?
Well, actually, Ahmaud's birthday, he would have turned 29 on Monday, the May 8th, and the 6th was like a perfect day to do that. I started the Ahmaud Arbery Foundation about 2 years ago, right after he was taken from me. The foundation is going to give resources to Black boys in the areas of physical and mental wellness.
Yeah, and I just want to say, I just forgot to just offer my condolence to you. We had been praying for you through this entire process, and God bless you, and God bless your family. So sorry for your loss. Kay, you were about to say?
Yeah, so the Ahmaud Arbery, and good morning, Miss Wanda. So
good morning.
The Ahmaud Arbery Foundation was created to support mental health resources for Black boys. And what do you hope to communicate about mental health with this run and the work that your foundation is taking on?
Well, actually, when people out there running on May 6th there in Atlanta, I want them to just remember that Ahmaud was actually running for therapy. He was having some mental challenges at the time, and unfortunately, his life was taken. So not only is this the run, I just want people to just remember why they're running on that day.
Wow. So we're talking to Miss Wanda Jones, the mother of Ahmaud Arbery, whose death not only brought attention to racial injustice, but also inspired so many people to be more active. And it's so awesome that you shared that he was running for his mental health, because there's so many things that we can try to do to improve that. Beyond that, Ms. Jones, what is the next phase of justice for your son in the case?
Well, actually, we're waiting for trial dates for the DA Jackie Johnson, who was actually over the case at the time of the tragic the killing. I was told that her lead attorney he's currently on another big case here in Atlanta. So as soon as that case wraps up, I'm hoping to get trial dates for his as well.
And what advice do you offer families who are seeking justice and feeling like they aren't getting anywhere in the process?
I tell each and every one that feels like the walls are closing in to just continue to pray, continue to fight, and continue to use your voice.
And thank you so much for joining us this morning. And if people need more information on the Ahmaud Arbery run this weekend, where could they go?
You can go to our newly designed website, the AhmaudArberyFoundation.org. There's a button that says events. The event is $35 in person. You can also run virtually for $40. And also, Mrs. Smiley, they can also buy a T-shirt in the amount of $20.
Okay, and thank you so much for joining us. And God bless you. God bless your family. We still praying for you. Make sure y'all keep Miss Wanda Cooper lifted up in prayer. Everybody, y'all give it up for the one and only Miss Wanda Cooper Jones, the mother of Aubrey. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
News headlines,
Entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Maria Moore got the front page happening right now. What's up there, girl?
I sure do. Good morning, Rock T. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's your Monday headlines. A massive manhunt continues in Texas as law enforcement officers from dozens of agencies search for the man suspected of shooting and killing 5 of his neighbors after he was asked to stop firing his rifle so a baby could sleep. According to CNN, the youngest victim was just 9 years old. The suspect has been identified as 38-year-old Francisco Oropesa. Now, authorities are offering $80,000 for information leading to his arrest. In other news, a study published by the World Economic Forum estimates roughly 14 million jobs worldwide will vanish in the next 5 years. The predicted decline will be driven by churns in the economy and the adoption of technologies such as artificial intelligence. Lastly, and speaking of artificial intelligence, doctors, scientists, and researchers have developed an AI model that could accurately identify cancer. Now, cancer is a leading cause of death globally with approximately 10 million deaths annually. The development could help detect cancer early and improve patient outcomes. I'm Maria Moore, and that's a quick look at news. For more on these stories and other headlines, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
Murray harassing him. Curry just flips it up and in. Steph Curry magic here in the fourth quarter. Team from 3. Gets it back. Curry, three-pointer. Bang! Steph Curry, as Curry lays it up and in, a 50-point game 7 for Steph Curry.
Show did, man. The light-skinned homie Steph Curry. Golden State Warriors close out the Sacramento Kings in game 7. Curry's 50 points was the most scored in a game 7 in NBA history to advance to the second round versus LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Expect that series to possibly go 7 games as well. Game 1 tips off tomorrow. Shout out to the Miami Heat, man. They continue to win. They got game 1 over the New York Knicks in that series. In the second round over there representing the East. NFL draft has come and gone over the weekend. Only one player was drafted from an HBCU, Rick Dog. Isaiah Bolden, cornerback out of Jackson State, selected by the New England Patriots in the 7th round. He was a 245th overall pick, one of Deion Sanders' former players. And Prime tweeted how ashamed he is of the other 31 NFL teams that did not draft any players that attended and played for an HBCU. That bothers me, man.
Damn.
That bothers me. I mean,
it bothers me too.
Out of all the attention,
and I know it's hundreds of players in HBCUs qualified to play in the NFL. Some of our greatest came from HBCUs. You know, Shannon Sharp,
Walter Payton,
Jerry Rice, Steve McNair.
All of them. It's hundreds.
That's crazy.
I mean, come on, man. I don't understand. So
one player come from the HBCU.
One
come from an HBCU. That's absolutely crazy. I mean, Eddie Robb.
I'm gonna be honest with you, dog.
Tennessee Titans.
That player probably was drafted as a favor from Deion Sanders because you know him and Bill Belichick has a great relationship. They're really good friends in real life. So and the Patriots happened to draft that guy. But it is what it is.
I'm just looking at, man, what is the hell be going on with the NFL? Even when it comes to racial stuff. One player come from an HBCU.
Come on, dog.
One.
Just one.
That's crazy.
Good old boy network.
I know better than that.
And all they say most of the time is, well, look at all the players that we've drafted in the past. You know, blah, blah, blah. And they start going down all the list of kind of like what we just did. But it is what it is, man. That's my quick sports report, man. We can continue to talk about it on social media at Rock T Holla. Brett got the hot spot right now.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all. This segment is being brought to you by
Brought to you by the Capital One Venture X card, the travel card for people always asking, where next? Capital One, what's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details. Good morning, Brad.
Good morning, Maria. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, the Super Mario Brothers movie is still seeing overwhelming success at the box office. The film passed $1 billion globally over the weekend, becoming the 10th animated film in history to do so, bringing in $40 million domestically. The movie also took the title for Best Fourth Weekend ever for an animated film. Meanwhile, theaters are preparing for the release of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 this weekend. Arnold Schwarzenegger took to Twitter on Friday to congratulate his son-in-law, Chris Pratt, on the movie. He said, "I saw Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 last night, and wow, Chris, you crushed it. A non-stop perfect mix of comedy and action. I loved it, and I'm very, very proud of you," the Terminator actor wrote. And moving on, y'all, Neo took to social media to let people know that he doesn't give a damn about how he is living his personal life. Earlier this year, Neo's ex-wife revealed that she filed for divorce after he had a child with another woman. Neo and his child's mother have been seen hanging out lately, and Neo posted via his IG stories, "Your opinions of me and my personal life don't mean anything to me. My kids love me, my woman loves me, my future is bright as blank. I don't even have time to concern myself with what y'all think. I feel like the father in the Nutty Professor. You really think I'll be listening to you? I don't be listening to you," he continued. Okay, back to regularly scheduled program. Healthy, smart, and beautiful kids, limitless bank account, beautiful baby mamas, front if you want to, they all bad, he added. And lady friends that love my dirty draws, life is good. Wow.
Man.
Okay. Oh, my goodness. Meanwhile, y'all, Kendrick Lamar, the Big Steppers tour is now the highest grossing tour by a headlining rapper in rap history.
What is that?
That's Gary.
Gary.
He been eating too much sugar.
Oh, Lord.
Gary, you got to stop eating. What's that, the diabetic
What you eat
thing?
today, Gary?
At first, I was telling him it was low, but then when I saw it was high, I'm like, well, hell, if it's high, I'm going to eat a Reese's cup. So I
can't do
Gary, you can't do that.
Yeah, but it was high unnecessarily because I don't know why it was high. Because when I woke up, it was low.
If you already saw it was high, you shouldn't have ate no Reese's. If it be,
drink some water. That's a diabetic thing going on.
He got some water. Dang, Gary.
Lord have mercy.
Pray for me.
We're
going to pray praying now.
Hurry up and finish so we can go.
It stopped. She talking about hurry up and finish so we can go. This put Kendrick's tour ahead of Drake and Migos and the Three Amigos tour, which grossed $79 million back in 2018. Drake and Future's Summer 16 tour, Kanye West and Jay-Z's Watch the Throne tour, and Travis Scott's Astro World tour. All right, y'all, we go. Gary, we gonna wrap up the hot spot on that note, but coming up next we got the praise mix down, and y'all keep Gary in y'all prayers so his thing won't beep, and tell him to stop eating these Reese's Pieces when he not supposed to, or Reese Cups. Oh my goodness. All right, y'all, the time now is 28 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.